You know what's crazy? So, as a father, right? A father, a baby daddy, whatever, a parent, whatever. All right. You're looked at or treated as if you're not important. All right. You're treated as a check, an ATM, a money bag. Right. People only call you when they need something. They only listen to you when they're in trouble and they need your help. Yeah, basically, they need something from you. They need your help. They need some money, or they need somebody to blame, or somebody to take their frustration and anger and shit on when shit ain't going their way. Right? Because other than that, the way that society is set up, they framed it in a way where people think that the father, the dad, the second parent is pretty much irrelevant to a child's nurture and grow and structure and discipline and to becoming a all around person. Right? Makes it seem like you're not important. Unless you're not there, and then everything is your fault. And then when you're there, everything has went the way that it went despite of you. Right? So it's like you added nothing. Your contribution means nothing unless it's financial. All right? You're just a check. All right. So when they treat you like a check and then you act like a check, everybody gets mad. All right? So motherfuckers act like they only want you for your money. All right? Or in the case of the NBA player. All right. You had a baby for a check, right? So you can be a part of the lifestyle, so you can milk a nigga for 18 years or so. All right. So you treat a nigga like a check. Then when a nigga act like a check and just be like, you know what? Cut the check. How much it is? Oh, it's that? Bum bum bum. Fill the check out, give you and pay you to leave. Now it's a problem. All right. So I feel look at it like if you view me as a check and I pay you to leave, why is that a problem? Because, in my opinion, and this is my opinion, if kids didn't come with the benefits, bitches wouldn't play them games that they play. If they didn't automatically assume or know that whether if they leave the relationship or leave the marriage, that they would be financially taken care of, bitches actually put some effort and some thought into who they have a baby with or who they co-parent with or who they choose to start a family with. Basically, that's what I'm saying, right? But the fact that a bitch know or that a lot of women know that whether it works out or not, they're gonna be taken care of. That's why they so reckless. A lot of them, right? Because they know they can trap a nigga with an old trap baby and be taken care of, or they can decide that you know what, I don't want this life anymore and be taken care of. Child support, alimony, whatever. You know what I mean? Spousal support or whatever, right? Because the courts in the system, it favors the mothers. No matter how terrible they are, they can be a terrible mother, right? But as long as the man is in a situation financially where they feel that he can cut the check. That's all that matters in the eyes of the law and in the eyes of a lot of these women. Because you never hear women talking about how a man is not a father. Oh, he's a deadbeat, but he's not a deadbeat because he doesn't spend time with his child. People don't ever say that. Excuse me. Most of the time when a woman is talking about a man being a deadbeat, it's because he's not catering to her financially the way that she wants. Right? She wants a man to pay her bills, fill the refrigerator with groceries, take care of all of the child's needs, pay her rent, pay her lights, pay her, basically take care of her and the child, because she had your baby, right? It's funny how it's your baby when it's time to cut the check or spend the money, right? It's never our child. You know what I mean? People always feel like, oh, she gave you a child. She gave you this. She gave you years of her life. What the fuck? And what did I do? Because we was in this relationship together. I thought we was raising these kids together. I thought these were our children. I thought it took two people to have a baby. Yeah, that's what they say. Until money is involved, right? And then it's everything she sacrificed. Like you're like a nigga ain't sacrificed nothing. Like the father doesn't sacrifice anything. Once a man is in, if a man is committed, he's committed. I wouldn't say men don't walk away, but a woman to destroy a whole family just so she can be happy somewhere else, or because she felt that she wasn't happy, she would destroy her whole family, right? A man to be in a terrible relationship with a terrible woman for years because they have a family. And he doesn't look for a medal, a pat on the back, or a cookie or acknowledgement. He just want to be respected by his family. Looked at as the great father he is by his children. But most of the time, the kids are turned against you, poisoned against you, because in this world, this new society where, a mother can get all the praise and accolades without even doing much of nothing. You feel me? Just being there, right? She's there. You can be a mother who's just present and not really even present, if you know what I mean, right? You're there, but you're not doing nothing. You're just there, right? But because you're the one that's there, even though you're not doing anything, you're looked at as gold, right? The sun rises and sets on you because you're there. Even if you're a couch potato, even if you don't contribute, right? Even if you're the most negative, even abusive, no, but you were there, right? It's crazy. It's crazy. I think about that too when you think about the Michael Jacksons. They all talking about Michael. They all talking about Joe Jackson and shit. But when Joe was doing all of those things, wasn't his wife there? Right? What? You feel me? This is shit. This is shit I be talking about. You feel me? Oh, Joe was terrible, hard on the kids. And his wife was there. You feel me? This shit crazy. So when I think about this situation, you feel me, where he told her, which she's way older than him anyway, and she just a thought. Supposedly, I don't really know her or whatever from what I hear. Just a video thought or IG model or something. I don't fucking know. But, you know what I mean? a jump off, basically, whatever. But he told you he didn't want no baby. You decided he was gonna have the baby. He told you he wasn't gonna beat her for the child, and you wanted child support, so he paid you in full to go away. And now everybody, you see everybody on the internet mad at him for doing that. Why? Why? If a man tells you he doesn't want something, how can you force him to want it? Because if the situation was in reverse, people are mad as fuck that Mary J. Blige have to pay her ex-husband, I think, alimony and child support. People just can't wrap their mind around that type of shit. Men do it all the time, but when it's in reverse and a woman has to do it, people can't wrap their mind around it. You know what I mean? So it's crazy, right? If a man get custody of his kids and he expects child support from the mother, people feel like that's a weak move. But it's never a weak move in reverse. It's never a weak move when a woman decides that she no longer wants to be a family and she wants to pursue other things and other love interests, but she still expects the ex-husband or the father of the kids to support her on her journey. People don't think that's a problem. People think as a man, that's what you're supposed to do. And I don't understand it. I don't understand it. People feel like as a man, because you have kids with a woman, you're supposed to take care of that woman her whole life after. Whether even after the relationship is over and done, you're expected to make sure that woman has everything she needs because y'all have kids together. And I look at it like this. If you have kids with a woman and y'all go y'all separate way, if you're the more stable parent, the more financially secure parent, or just the better overall person in the situation, you should get custody of the children. Right? But most people believe that, oh, the kids need their mothers. They need their mothers. And then people don't actually think that kids need their fathers. Which is crazy. Because a lot of these women cycle through so many men, right? Or they treat their sons like they boyfriends. So their sons grow up, they soft, very feminine if they're not gay. You know what I'm saying? And it's even proven that kids that grew up with their father are better off. You know what I mean? People don't want to admit that because hell will freeze over before men get credit for any fucking thing, right? Because men are to blame for everything, and if women could, they would live in the world with just all women and lock up like crabs all day, and it'll just be so peaceful. Bitches be saying stupid shit. But as a father, the other parent, you get no credit for nothing, right? And you don't even be looking for it. You know what I mean? Just have this, show me some appreciation. I feel like that's all most niggas want as fathers and shit. Just some appreciation. You feel me? I'm going out of my way to make sure you have everything that you need. To make sure you're safe and healthy, sheltered. You know what I mean? Loved and cared for, to make sure you know that I am here for you. All right. And what do you get in return? Huh? What do you get in return, Dad? Huh? An afterthought? Left behind? Abandoned? People don't appreciate you until you're dead or gone and shit. Oh, my dad, he was the best. Yeah, but when he was here, you was just like, whatever. Hey, mom, mommy. But every time you call your mommy, hey, call your father. Hey, money, call your father. Hey, man, call your father. Hey, call your father. Hey, call your father. Hey, call your father. But don't worry. Don't worry because they may not can't make they may can't do what they supposed to do. Most of them because they don't care and they're too busy trying to recapture their youth. You know what I mean? So just call your father. But somehow, with all those call your father, your mother is still the number one parent, the one that did the most and sacrificed the most for you, even though it was always call your father. You know what I'm saying? Even when you were in trouble, call your father. When you was in need, call your father. When your stomach was rumbling, call your father. When you were stranded, call your father. You know what I'm saying? But shit need to get paid for it, call your father. You know what I'm saying? But and then it's always your father's fault. You feel me? Your mother destroys the family, it's your father's fault. Your mother ran and left to be with her lover or whatever, it's your father's fault. Your mother not mothering, it's your father's fault. Boy, that shit crazy. I advise everybody who grew up in a broken home to get your father's side of the story if your father's not there. You feel me? Because, boy, all you gotta do is go through social media and watch these movies. You feel me? And you will see that the man gets 99.9% of the blame no matter what he does, no matter what kind of man he is. He is always at fault no matter what. He cannot fucking win. You cannot fucking win, right? A woman can have tons of men under her belt. And they say, don't blame the woman. Men out here pretending that they want something that they don't want. Like the Clay and Megan shit. Men out here pretending to want something that they... What the fuck? These bitches be having a roster of niggas that they just plowing through. Right? And then you would think that a man is going to be like, this is my wife. This woman who has plowed through all of these men is going to be my wife. Are you mad, man? Are you mad, man? Hey, you can't fuck the town, the city, the state, and then think somebody's gonna marry you. It just, or somebody probably will that who doesn't know you like that or whatever. Somebody might be infatuated with you and they be like, yes, I'm gonna marry her, even though she got no walls and she's been turned like a doorknob and everybody's been in and out and in and out and in and out. But you have to find that guy that wants to do that. That's not every guy. You know what I mean? You just have to find the right lollipop and lick it. The right sucking and lick it. You feel me? Like Black China and Rob. You know what I'm saying? Because it's somebody for everybody. You know what I mean? Eaters get married all the time. You know what I mean? But that's all I'm saying. It's somebody for everybody. So just got to find your person.